Today we are playing Amulet, and I thought a lot about Amulet, and my mind went places, but I don't know if they are good places to go. Louder, please. Something wrong with the audio chat? So, I've been annoyed by drawing the mirror pools and Hanweir Battlements lately. I've been annoyed by Mystical Dispute being a good card conceptually, but unplayable in practice. So I've been thinking if that can be fixed. So I have 4 fetches, Breeding Pool, Hedge Maze, 4 Preordain, which is kinda castable, 4 GSZ with Dryad Arbor, Minstrel, which I will also not draw too often because I'm playing 80 cards, 1 Dryad of the Elysian Grove and Valakut, sure, Colossus, and Famished Worldsire, the new monster. I suspect your deck still lacks a blue count for Dispute. It for sure does, yeah. But less so than it did. And at least I have a dream of countering a frog on the draw now. And that dream is live. Hand looks great. No reason not to keep. We have Preordain, Explore, Green Sun's Zenith. It would be nice if Yorion was legal for Amulet. We can get Dryad Arbor with Green Sun Zenith. There are options. There are certainly options. What made you reach 80 and not a different number? I kept adding cards until I ran out of cards I thought I want to add. And I decided that that's the stopping point. And going to 80, I just... like it was also... well, I guess if we want to run half lands... but basically I ran out of cards I reasonably want to play. Should I Preordain? I think so. 80 cards, 3 amulets. Top both. I think. Like, we don't need bounce lands anymore. Bloodstained Mire. This could be Storm, by the way. Steam Vents? Cory Steel Cutter, okay. Interesting. I think we took no mulligans game 1, yes. It has not felt like you have 80 cards, yeah. I mean, the Preordain, you know, I cast a Preordain. So, I mean, 80 with Preordain is like 60 with no Preordain. What's the profound reasoning? So, let's add a command. I added cards until I run out of cards I'd like to add. Also, we're going to draw tutor targets less often now. So this is a prowess? If you play Spelunking Druid, you can Titan here. No, I only have 2 basics. 2 forests. He has 2 basics? What's so funny about that? How many would you... like, how many could you possibly put into your deck? seems like the best survival. Just put a Grazer. Somehow I only fit 6 bounce lands into my deck still. But kind of one thing that's true about my deck building with Amulet lately is that I don't like bounce lands that much. Are we upkeep bolting? Okay. Bounce lands are just worse vestiges for the most part, yeah. It seems pretty hard to die. Well, that's the one card that could prove me wrong. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sorcery. Swift Spear. No nie, Delirium.
He's a phenomenal control player.
A fourth of a deck in month. No, sorry, a 3/16 of a deck in month.
6. Is that exactly lethal? Come on. Bounce lands do let you pick up utility lands. Okay, it's not exactly lethal. Pog. I'm glad I haven't drawn one of my 4 fetch lands. Charge Expedition map? No need. You can get 4 Amulet. How many wins did the Warlock deck get? 10. So it's a slow rise. Getting 4 amulets into play was straight stupid. And also kind of silly, but you know, it's fun as well. I could get Famished Worldsire for the sake of it, but opponent scoped. Is this my happy face? Yeah. So I could get Worldsire, keep the Urza Scape in play, get Mirror Pool, but then like I would kill myself possibly. Sounds like a bad idea. So against Prowess, I maybe want Barrow Downs and maybe I want Dismembers, but I frankly don't like them. So I think against Prowess, I actually don't sideboard. Worldsire looks horrible. Dryad Arbor looks horrible against the Lava Dart deck. Are there no good enough green cantrips in place of Preordain? So maybe you could do that with Rumble, but I wanted to support Dispute anyways. So like it's more about Dispute, and Preordain is just here joining for the ride, making the claim that my deck is blue and, you know, justifying the 2 Otawara, Hedge Maze, 2 Breeding Pools, 4 fetch lands. I still have woefully low blue count, but it's good. It's no problem, no issue. Like, it just needs to be less low than it used to be. Minstrel also looks quite bad against my opponent's strategy of lightning bolts. Worldsire and Cultivator Colossus look poor into their main interaction, which is Consign. But, I mean, I could bring in 6 or Dismembers, which is maybe okay, but I don't think so. Just need an amulet. And we have Preordain to find it. To get to a turn 3 win. Wait, actually I have the Preordain. The pact, so I can Minstrel. Fog. I'll keep Saga. Maybe it's a bit bad on turn 2, but I think Forest puts Saga into play is okay. Does the Leviathan unlock some new combo? No, not at all. It unlocks nothing. It's just a card that I've been asked about 4 times, so I feel compelled to try it. Holy guacamole. I dodge Werther. Is it a Leviathan? It is. Green Leviathan, kinda funny typing. Also, opponent is not doing anything. Why? Why do you have 68 cards? Why do you have 49? Bro, I don't know. 2 can play this game. Tomorrow we'll see them on 80 cards prowess. Opponent is going to open their third eye and think, holy fucking shit. I've been so blind to so many Magic the Gathering concepts. But now I understand. I'm hoping you play against Mill and lose anyway with 80 cards. I have no endurance, nothing like that, so honestly, giga likely. You could grab the Famished Worldsire, but looks bad. I choose a Coin Deeps. Copy Lotus Field. Chat, do you want to see me combo off or not? Respond quickly before opponent decides for me. Alright, too late. Good hand again. I will play Amulet first. Watching you kiss her. Opponent with a puny 54 card deck. Kinda pathetic, but you do you, friend. Arid Mesa. Pass. Saga. Alright, Surveil. Scapeshift Titan, maybe even GSZ. Fetch to the graveyard. Not much reason to play the Grazer out. It's more flexibility to keep it in my hand. Arid Mesa into Lush Portico. Crushing Footfalls, oh wow. That's interesting. And also terrifying, of course. Leyline Blinding, okay. Dryad and Valakut were the 77th and 78th and 79th card. Holy shit, Preordain is insane. The 80th card was Cavern of Souls, which I would have added sooner, but I forgot about it. So I guess it's kind of unclear what was its exact position. Gonna get salty? Tough luck. The worst part is that I can't settle I can't Titan again afterwards, but... Seems like they're F6 though. Salty, do you say? Maybe I can get Solitude. I wonder. But I don't think they play Solitude in those decks typically, so I will not play around that. See? Kanister wins. You just read the Leviathan again, and damn, it's awful. Yeah, is it? Isn't it? So it's cool if you devour lands and you hit Mirror Pool and then you copy it and then what, right? You devour lands again? Perhaps. Vexing Bubble in 4 Mystical Disputes in. Alright, any cards? I guess Cavern of Souls can go. Famished Worldsire has to stay in because you know, Grazer is not great. Can cut 1 or 2. And we can trim Saga. Although, with Vexing Bubble to find, I don't really want to. Scapeshift against Subtleties. Maybe Dryad Valakut for, like, no reason. Yeah, that sounds scientific enough. Keep some Grazers, because some blocking against Rhinos is actually quite useful. Maybe. Dryad was even after the Minstrel. Yeah, Minstrel was... Like, I wanted to try Minstrel in a bigger deck specifically to see if GSZing for it might come up a bit more often. I kept this hand. It's a bit awful, but sometimes we keep awful hands and we do awful things. They just have Dispute, right? That's it, right? That's the card they have. But why keep it up? No, they have a Cycler, of course. Okay. I've been fooled. I've been played like a fiddle. Played for a fool. Played like a fiddle. Someone must drown despair. Hedge Maze. You wanna sack all your lands and get consigned so badly? Why? Doesn't make sense. Sounds stupid. Come on, bro, force this. I know you want to. Lol. I'll play Tapland. I don't know if I should or not. Do you have a Cascade? Seems like Ardent player. Because they tapped for blue, but they actually need to tap for white.
He's a phenomenal control player.
69 nice.
They revealed a bunch of old-time Rhino cards. Let's put Saga into play now. I don't know if that's the correct moment, but this is the moment I have chosen. Point Gigabaited. Played like a fiddle. If they have a third Rhinos, though, they kept Charlotte's Agent and played Playa, so it is not logical for them to have more Rhinos. Rhinos in this economy, it is crazy. What's that? 4 mana? Obsidian Charmo, no nie, kurwa, zachciało się wkładać tego jebanego Mirror Poola na stół, nie? Na chuj mi to było. Playing the colorless land, always a bad idea, Chad. Never do that. We can Mr. Beast next turn. I can't really Famished Worldsire, but Mr. Beast can do it. Assuming they drew a blank. If they drew a life card, then I can do nothing. That's a bad draw. Seems like Mr. Beast to me. This guy is 8 mana, chat. Actually, wouldn't even be good. But it's also too expensive. We need a good Mr. Beast now. Mystical Dispute. Okay. Urza's Cave, okay. Titan. Is that a good Mr. Beast? Don't think so. Already played a land this turn, so... I think that leads me nowhere. One short of casting a Titan. Damn. Can I fetch anything with Urza's Cave? I don't think so. Can find and bounce channel land. Sure, I can, yeah. Technically. Alright, chat. I need to remember. No, don't play colorless lands when you don't need to. Obsidian Charmo is a card I struggle to think about. Alright, I'll cut the Famished Worldsire because it's too awful, and we're gonna play the 4th Scapeshift like a normal person. Keep. Why not board and dismember there? Why would I bring Dismember? Is my opponent a Harbinger deck? Secretly? Bro, I can't wait to dismember rhinos and like one rhino dies and the other one attacks me for 5 with Exalted now. Great idea. Bottom and bottom. Oops, that's not a land. So Dismember is the opposite of a good answer to rhinos. I guess that's why. Why not board in Pithing Needle there? This one I don't know the answer to. Is that a trick question? I think I will play Spelunker. Maybe I will waste a land drop, but that's fine. If they want to pitch, I think I'll counter back. Binding. It's fine. I fetch Breeding Pool. No pay to life. Untapped, yes. Ha! Checkmate, nerd. Explore, kind of wasteful. Do not make a land drop, but Grazer goes to the bottom. So does T-West. I don't want T-West. I think I want Bounce Land. Wild idea, Ghostly Flicker. Ghostly Flicker. And then you can play more blue-green lands in the form of the Eldrazi two-sided land. What's the name of that? Drowner of Truth. Yeah, you can play Drowner of Truths alongside that. Just Scapeshift, but it's not actually all that good. Hanweir Battlements on to combo of Battlements. No, I don't like that. Doesn't sound good at all. I trust in Minstrel. He pitched Subtlety as well. What makes it unglued? I'm playing 80 cards to fit all the Preordains and blue mana for them and for GSZs, for Explores, for Scapeshifts and all of that. Nice to meet you. Okay. Ay caramba! Missing Disciple of Fraelis now. Not good. Forest, cool. Milled Bounce on Lotus Field. So ironic, chat. Maybe we can live. You know, not easy to deal 1 extra damage. If it's Fire Ice, then I have to block, jump block. Seems rough to beat Fire Ice. At the same time, they have 5 spells. So I don't know what I can choose to beat. Not much. Alright, burn me out. Champ Rhino with Analyst and combo Scapeshift for the most part, yeah, but Fire kills Minstrel anyways with Champ Rhino. Yeah, that's my point. Ardent Player, that's fine, that's blank. So I guess I can beat Force of Vigor. Charmo. Can't use my fetch. So if I use Analyst, get back, I produce 2 mana, I have 9. Sedge can be a ritual. Kinda. Let's crack Analyst and let's see what they do. Not much. Can I pact for anything funny? Well, I cut the Worldspire Sire, Famished Worldsire, so I guess no is the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sure. I think if I get my Scapeshift Force of Negation, it's gonna be rough. Like, I don't think I can do anything about that. Scapeshift. Can't you just Titan first? Well, and what does just Titaning first accomplish? Like, I can. It's just that it doesn't, like, Titan alone doesn't clear this board, doesn't contain this board, right? So, yes, I can Titan first, but then, like, why is that better? If my opponent has Subtlety and Fawn and they pitch one to each other and they, like, pitch wrongly, that's what you mean? Maybe. Is the new card Preordain? No, it is Famished Worldsire. Can swing, fetch, Lotus, and Shifting, and combo with Maze, right? Combo with Maze? It's fair. Combo with Maze. Should actually do it now. If I'm trying to play around the endurance a little bit still, doesn't matter, I guess. Like, they would have endurance me the first opportunity and I would have get destroyed. I think I should bounce the fetch to not accidentally fetch and not die. Managed not to kill myself with fetch land accidentally, awesome. Hey, what's new? Plenty of new cards. But Famished Worldsire is one of them. And Preordain is the second. And playing 80 cards is the third. Let's make sure that I boarded it out. Yeah, we did board it out, so I can't even fetch it right now. Sad. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seems like Rhinos is not good enough to defeat the powerful Amulet Titan deck. And also, I mean, this game was definitely won on the back of Minstrel. So we have to just give it to Minstrel. Like it was useful. GS Zinc for Minstrel actually saved my ass. Alright, Kanister wins the match. Very curious. I keep. Bro, the hands of this deck are just way better than the regular Amulet deck's hands. Reason to believe. I fetch Breeding Pool and I play Amulet. Holy shit, it's Throne. Throne, I thought he's gonna be playing Frog. Seems like I'm not up to date. Just drew like shit last challenge with regular Amulet. I drew like shit for the past 5 challenges, which mentally took a toll on me and made me play an 80 card version. I guess I'll keep GSZ. But like if you draw badly with Amulet, it's bringing this to FNM. What have I done? He's bringing it to FNM. Guess this is just gonna be Titan into Valakut. Maybe it should be Titan into Valakut Analyst. Pact for Colossus. Get lucky. GSZ for Worldsire. Instant win. Damn. Sounds good. Bringing this to the RC. Holy fucking shit. He's bringing it to the RC. I'm gonna go for the old school line. I don't think I play into anything if I analyst, but also like is analyst guaranteed? Not quite. Kanister wins, okay. So against Throne, my 80 card deck. Does it do anything? I have Pithing Needle. Do I bring in monsters? Alright, what's the meaning of Throne in this year? If Vezua copying Valakut there would have won. Yes. Against a Tron deck, Bojuka? Interesting. I mean, I'll have it over Cavern, and maybe I can Needle Carnold if I have something bad in my deck, which I do. Needle Carnold. Dobra, jedziemy, Needle Carnold. I preordain, then I explore. That looks not so good. Maybe? I mean, I don't disrupt villain at all. So maybe I'm supposed to look for a faster hand. Puka seems to be deeply distressed, chat. About something lately. She's meowing a lot. I don't know what's up with her. I don't know if I should keep my hand. I mean, it's pretty bad. Let's mulligan. Even if I hit perfects on draw subs and cantrips, like, is it really worth keeping? Probably not. So let's just mulligan it. Keep 2 bounce lands, I think. He mulligans to 5. Buka 24/7 channel when? Would you watch it? Buka come. Oh. Most of Buka's activities are sleeping. Frankly. Put it permanently on your TV in the living room with ads on? Ads every hour? Holy shit, that's a business idea. Otawara, Joe Otawara. How ironic. Wow, ale skok Buka. Nieudany. Crack for green. Steerings. Map. Oh, I missed second land drop. Seems like the game is going well for us, chat. As I simply Titan next turn and then I Boseju my opponent's only land. Seems like my tapping of 6 mana was convincing enough. Do I bring in Dispute versus Orzhov to beat Ashiok? Not really, but it's a tough subject. It's a sensitive subject. Dispute is obviously horrible versus their deck. Lining it up against a Thoughtseize deck is challenging. So the answer is no, just hope they don't play it or they don't draw it. Most don't. Most either don't play it or don't draw it. Trying to beat a drawn Ashiok is... like, of course it feels better to try to